Hello, today is November 12th, 2020, and it is 8:11 a.m. It's been a year since I was struggling so very badly, and I'm so glad that I've kind of finally figured it out. I'm still behind in every one of my classes, but nowhere near the degree that I was last year. And last year taught me that it's really not hard. All you have to do is just do it. I was getting way too wrapped up in my own head. I was getting way too thinky about it instead of just sitting down and doing it. For example, this morning, I have very productive mornings. I'm much more productive in the morning than I am in the afternoon or in the evening. But this morning I woke up, I planned my day out so that, I would wake up at 6:30 and have blocks of things to do, So for 50 minutes I was going to do one homework assignment for stats, and then I was going to take a 10-minute break. That would fill an hour. And then again, that 50-10 method, 50 minutes doing the next assignment, 10 minutes having a little break, like just walking around, looking at my phone, whatever. And that was really working out this morning. Granted, I'm still working on the first assignment because I did not know it would take me this long. But just having that mindset of, I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to be chilling for a second. And then, all right, I got to get ready to go. Here we go. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to be chilling for a second, right? So this morning I woke up at 6:30 to my alarm, and I was laying in bed, and I shot up, and I thought my grandparents were still here. They left yesterday, but I was just so frazzled and not ready to get up. And I actually woke up before that and was kind of looking around. It was, I don't know what time it was, but I thought it was 7 for whatever reason. In my mind it was 7, and I was like, oh my god, my alarm didn't go off. Oh well, I'll just wake up when my mom wakes me up or whatever. And then what felt like 20 minutes later, it could have been 3 hours later, it could have been 2 minutes later, I don't know. Sleep is weird. But I eventually fell back asleep and then shot up at 6:30 to my alarm. So that was a little weird, thinking that it was after 6:30 when it wasn't. But that's besides the point. A point is I woke up, turned off my alarm, and was like, today ain't the day. And I just went straight back to bed. And as soon as I was in there, just all curled up for a good 5 to 10 seconds, I was like, nah, I really can't do that, can I? I got a lot of stuff to get done, and there's no way that I can sit here in this bed for another 3 hours or however long I'm going to sleep and not get this work done. So I was like, alright, bet. So I got out of my bed, and I went and I made some tea, because I have to get that caffeine going. There's no other way I can wake up this early. So I got some tea. I stopped drinking coffee a while ago just because it was really not sitting well with me. But this tea goes hard. Rocking the acai, blueberry, and pomegranate for today. So I went and made my tea. I was very quiet because my mom was up all night doing work, and I didn't want to wake her up because the kitchen is right next to her room. Everything was going great, and I came back into my room, and I made my bed. I was like, alright, I'm going to get stuff sorted out, I'm going to do it. And I sit down to do the assignment, and I'm cranking through it. It takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to do each problem, just because there's so much thinking and then writing that goes into it. And then I get to the last problem of the homework assignment, and man, I have to sit here on my laptop and copy down thousands of numbers onto this notepad. And I'd rather not do that, but I know that I have to get the assignment done, so I'm gonna do it. And yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. I thought I would be done with the first assignment by 7:30 or 7:35, and right now it's 8:16 and I'm not done. So, and granted, I haven't been working all the way through this whole time from 6:45 till right now. I've probably spent 35 minutes not doing this. So, in total, I've worked probably a good 55 minutes in total. Yeah, that seems right. I'm looking at my clock. But I'm gonna keep going at it, and I'm gonna finish it because that's how it ought to be, you know. Last year I was way too wrapped up in, oh man, well, I didn't finish it in the amount of time that I thought it would take, so I might as well just put it off for later and like go do this other thing right now. Well, no, I mean, like if it's something that you have to be at, like you planned an hour to do stats or whatever homework assignment before a required event like a pet band rehearsal or whatever else you got going on in your life, then that makes sense. Obviously put it off for later and go to your damn rehearsal. But if you have all this time before you have to be anywhere, like the next place I have to be is at 10:28. I gotta be on my computer in my class on Zoom. So I got a good 2 hours and 11 minutes before that to finish this up and hopefully finish up at least the notes for the next assignment, and hopefully the next assignment, or a good chunk of it. And I think that's the one thing I've learned over the course of the past year is to just keep going at it and to stop saying, like, man, it's too much. And I can't do that, Because you get in your head, like, you have so much stuff going on. You mentally think, like, damn, I got close to 100 things to do, literally. And you look at that big pile of mess that you're like, I gotta do all that. But if you just, like, take a little crumb off of that mess and you're like, I can do that. Just do it. And then take another crumb. I can do that. Just do it. And keep going at it. And don't stop. And when you get behind like I am right now, and like I was last year to a greater extent, I would think, that pile of crumbs is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you're not taking stuff out, and if you're not taking more than what you should out, if you're behind, taking 2 crumbs at a time instead of 1, you're never going to get that stuff done. Because there's just more and more and more that keeps coming on, and if you aren't taking it out to do the damn work, then like what are you doing, So I'm gonna get working here. I wanted to keep this short, not go whatever I did last time, 19 minutes or whatever. But I hope y'all have a good one, and stay blessed. Papa P out.